just quickly, yeah. Just sorry, really quickly, yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of at least people that I've interacted with, outside of maybe you and George, yeah, everyone told me Liverpool's winning the league. Yeah. Now, the very moment that Liverpool mash up and they have going through their bad patch, what does everyone immediately do? Man City's winning the league.
Yeah, but you're not throwing that at me, are you? You're not throwing.
Yeah, I'm not, because you and George said Man City from the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, all those people that are saying, "Oh, Man City's going to win the league," are the same people that said Liverpool's going to win the league and Arsenal's going to finish second.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Now, Arsenal is playing the best in the league, but they're not going to win the league now that Liverpool's fallen off. These are the type of agendas and YouTube thing I don't really like.
You're looking for agendas that aren't.
No, I'm not looking for them. They exist.
No, you are, bro. Because I'm not. Because my stance has been consistent on why I think Man City will win it. I honestly think you can win it. I'm not sitting here and saying it's an impossibility. I just think it's an improbability that you do win it. I would also say I don't think you lose it because Gyökeres suddenly becomes shit, or Zubimendi and Rice start being shit, or your defense falls apart. All those boxes for me, I think that team is consistent. You're not gonna, even if one of them got injured, I think you got enough backup. The common denominator where I would have my doubt comes back to the manager when it comes to those pressure moments, because I look at his track record. Because this man says some of the maddest things you will ever hear in pressure moments when the pressure applies. And my worry for you guys, and by the way, I got no skin in it. In fact, I've got probably more skin in the Arsenal game because I'm my boy. Like, die-hard Arsenal. He's desperate for them to win a league. So I wouldn't begrudge him it. My worry is when that pressure comes from Pep, it's a different kind of pressure. It's a different kind of pressure.
I hear it.
I just think Pep is the wily old cat in this race that if he is within 4 or 5 points of you, he still wins it, in my opinion. I think you're better off having a title race with Liverpool. If you're 3 points ahead of Liverpool, I think you win the league comfortably.
Yeah, to a degree, I agree. Like, being chased by City is completely different to being chased by Man City. I agree. Yeah. Sorry, being chased by Liverpool is different to being chased by Man City. All right, let me ask you a question before I want to wrap up on predictions for the weekend. But let me ask you just a quick question, yeah? Who would you say currently is Arsenal's best player this season?
This season? It's not going to be a popular choice, but I really like Timber.
Fairs. Okay, cool. Who would you say is Man City's best player this season?
Between Haaland and Donnarumma.
Yeah, you're buzzing. So, but I'll take your first answer, Haaland, because it was definitely Haaland. So, what do you think happens if Man City was to lose Haaland this season?
They would play someone else.
But what do you think happened? Did you think that the trajectory of their season changes?
No, I think they'll score less goals, but I don't think it changes too much.
You're lying to yourself, but we can move on after that. What do you think happens if Arsenal lose Timber?
Ben White goes into right back.
Do you think the trajectory of our season changes?
No.
Cool. So do you know why you're lying? No. Because Haaland has scored 24 goals and the closest person to him has scored like 2, maybe 3 max. So it's not just about they lose goals. They lose a lot of goals.
Okay. Do they have Marmoush back soon?
Who cares about Marmoush? But Haaland has 24
goals. Roll it.
Marmoush. Who gives a shit?
Haaland no. Again, context is important because Haaland may score 4 goals in a match, for example. Only one of them was needed to win a game, if you get my point. Yes, 4 makes it comfortable. You see my point? And also, you can't just say if they lose this player, that's it, game over. Liverpool will lose Salah for the Club World Cup, assuming he was in form. Are they just going to play with 10 men? Do they write their season off? No.
So Salah has has dropped off form massively, and
It's
look what's
funny,
happened.
man. It's funny.
And look what's happened to Liverpool.
It was not just
Salah's
him
not,
that's dropped.
Salah's
No,
not,
no, 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 no,
Salah's
no,
not,
no, no.
Salah's not
It's not
scoring
just
the
him that's
goals.
dropped off form, though, is
No,
it?
no, no. But Salah is not scoring the goals that he scored last season. And what's happened to Liverpool?
Okay, so let me spin the question back to you. If Haaland stays fit all season, to Man City win the league and stays in form?
No, because Arsenal win it.
Okay, so you're saying I'm not being objective on your question. You're not being objective on mine.
No, I'm bro, Wolfie. Before the league started, I said Arsenal winning the league. I have not at one moment changed my mind on Arsenal winning the league. I don't understand what's going on here.
Would you agree that City, would you agree City are your biggest threat?
Probably at the moment. But just to go on, on the Haaland thing, yeah. So in the Wolves game where they won 4-0, he scored 2 goals. He actually scored their first goal as well. So he kicked off the party, let's call it. Yeah. He didn't score against Spurs, they lost. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Just note that, yeah. Cool. He scored against Brighton, but they still lost. So that I think that's evidence to show, Haaland, if you're not scoring multiple goals, because no one else is scoring in that game. So Haaland, if you don't score us multiple goals, we lose. Just pretty much what it shows. Yeah.
Bro, cool. That's so binary and such a
game.
weak take, bro.
Against Manchester United, yeah. Surprise, surprise. Haaland scored 2 goals. Crazy. Funny that, right? Who scores 2 goals, they win. Haaland, again, against Arsenal, drew 1-1. Scored a goal. Haaland couldn't score another
I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding where you're going with this.
You don't win the game. I'm just saying. But by the way, so far he scored in every single game, barring the Spurs game that they lost. Yeah. 2 goals against Burnley. Oh, surprise, surprise! They won that game. Crazy.
We're gonna do every single game here.
Brentford. No, yeah. Calm down. I'm trying to prove a point here. Beat Brentford 1-0. Who scored? Oh, surprise, surprise. Haaland. Crazy that. Everton. They won 2-0. I wonder who scored. Let's check. You guessed it. Haaland. 2 goals. Oh, they won 2-0. Funny that. Crazy. So in every single game, barring the Spurs game that he didn't score, and the Arsenal game where he scored, they've won. He scored in every game bar 1 game.
So what you're telling me is that Man City,
it's over, bro. If he's not here, it's over.
So what you're telling me is that Man City have an elite striker who's in elite form and scoring goals.
But what I'm telling you is it's not Manchester City, it's Haaland-Chester City, bro.
No.
It's actually Haaland-Chester City, bro.
Here we go. Yeah, this is where you let yourself down.
He scored in every game, bro.
This is where you let yourself down. I'm sorry, Hooks. I have to call that. This is where you're letting yourself down.
What?
You cannot say. So for about 2 months, you've been running the narrative of certain players haven't been providing Gyökeres with the service that he's needed to score goals. Would you agree with that? There's been games where you feel that maybe they haven't found him at the time. He hasn't been given chances. If he'd been given those chances, he would have scored goals. Now you're saying because Man City are providing Haaland with the chances to score goals and he's scoring them.
No, he creates his own chances as well.
Huh?
He creates his own chances as well.
Does he have chances created for him as well?
He does.
Yeah. Does he miss a few chances a game?
Like every striker, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he's being created. So he's being created chances. For those chances to be created, it will require other players to help with that. And yes, he will create his own chances as well. But if you're going to sit here and tell me all 20-odd goals of his are all self-inflicted, self-created, then you're crazy.
Are you not listening to what I'm saying? You know, listen. Haaland has scored in every single game in the Premier League bar 1. In the 1 game he didn't score, they lost. In the game against Arsenal where he scored, he didn't score enough. so they drew. In the game against Brighton, where he scored 1, he didn't score enough, so they lost. So what it is, hey, correlation doesn't always equal causation, but I guarantee you, if you remove Haaland from their lineup, it is a completely different
This is the thing.
Man City team to with Haaland, bro.
You're working in ifs, buts, and maybes. You're then spinning narratives that Haaland is scoring these goals. It's Haaland FC, when it's not.
It's not. What do you mean? It's not Haaland FC, bro? He scored 20